Hello, my YouTube friends! Have you ever wanted to go live on YouTube but felt overwhelmed by the technical stuff? Well, you're not alone. Many people think it's just too complicated. But the truth is, going live on YouTube can be incredibly easy and powerful for engaging with your audience in real time. Whether you're a creator, an entrepreneur, or just someone who wants to share your passion with the world, live streaming can help you build a loyal community and take your online presence to the next level. And the best part? You don't need any fancy equipment or a studio setup to just get started. With just your phone, you can start streaming and connecting with your audience in no time at all. In today's video, we're going to show you just how easy it is to go live on YouTube using nothing but your phone. We're going to cover the necessary tools, the step-by-step process, and even share some helpful tips to ensure your stream goes smoothly. So you know what? Let's get to it! So what do you need to get started? Well, first and foremost, you're going to need a smartphone with the YouTube app installed and updated. If you've got that, you're practically halfway there. Next, you're going to need a stable internet connection. Now, this is crucial for ensuring that your stream doesn't lag or drop out mid-broadcast. You can use your cellular connection or stream on Wi-Fi if it's available. Generally, Wi-Fi is always better if you can get it. Make sure you're in a spot with a strong signal and you're good to go. Finally, you're going to need at least 50 subscribers on YouTube and some basic knowledge on how to use a smartphone. If you can take a selfie and post online, you've already got the skills necessary to start live streaming on YouTube. There are some limitations that YouTube puts on channels streaming on mobile with less than 1,000 subscribers. But if you have less than 1,000 subscribers, it's not likely going to affect you all that much anyways. Now let's dive into the step-by-step process of setting up and starting a live stream on YouTube using your phone. All right, so here we have our phone and we have the updated YouTube app installed. So let's go ahead and click the little plus down in the bottom center. And this takes us automatically to the live streaming app, and it has a couple of different things. You can just do video. You can do a short, put one of those together. You can go live, or you can create a post. So it just basically combined all those things into one. Obviously, we're going to be interested in the going live piece. So we have a little pencil down here in the bottom right. We're going to click on that. And all we have to do is change up our title to whatever we want. And let's just call this mobile test. And next we have visibility. We can select what we want. Public means everyone can see it. Members only means only your members can see it. And unlisted means that only people that you send the link to can see it. I'm going to leave it unlisted for now since, of course, this is just a tutorial, me showing you how to do it. Right here, audience not made for kids. If you're going to have kids or something appearing in the video, everybody really wants to know this. But generally speaking, no, not made for kids is the standard setting. It's probably what you want to put it on. You can invite guests to go live with you. In other words, if another person's going live on a different channel or whatever and you're going to sync it up, you can do that. Then next you go down here to the description. You put your full description in here. So usually what I do is go to the top because all this is pre-set up for me. And hit return a couple times. And just put in the description for what this particular stream is. So we're just going to call it Test Mobile. Obviously, you want to put whatever your stream is about in there. Make the description as best as you can because people are going to find your stream based on that. So once we do that, we can go ahead and flip back over here. And you can put your location in there if you want. You can tag products, and we can go into advanced settings and make sure that we want to allow chats, allow reactions, all that sort of stuff. If your video is going to contain some sort of live read or promotional material, you're going to want to put that on. And if you are monetized, you'll want to enable monetization. And all that is done. All we have to do is click next. It's going to go ahead and ask you once again to select an audience. No, it's not made for kids, or yes, it is. In this case, no, it's not. And then we get to the point where all we have to do is say go live. Now up in the top right hand corner, we have a little arrow thingy. We can use that to copy the link and send it out to people before we go live. So the little rotational button, all it really does is change cameras for you. So if we do that, it's going to see that side. If we do this, it's going to see this side. And when we rotate, it automatically rotates. So you're going to want to set it to rotate the direction that you want to stream in before you go live. If you're going to go horizontal, you want it rotated that way. If you're going to go vertical, you want it rotated that way. Then if we click the little pencil button, we can go and either upload a thumbnail or take a thumbnail. I highly recommend that you set up your thumbnails beforehand so you can just upload them. But if you didn't do that, you could go to take a thumbnail. It's going to count down. There you go. That's your thumbnail. We can set it or do whatever we want. And then when we're ready, we just click on the go live button. It takes a couple seconds and it says you're live. So we are now live. And there are some settings down here. We can click the plus and start a poll. We can click right here and filter our chat or moderate community-wise right here. So if we click the little pencil, we can tag products and pin them to the live stream. Kind of interesting and fun. We can go over here to the far right and share the stream. We can go right here and select different filters. There we go, sketch filter. So they have a couple of different filters built in to the software. If we click on the microphone button, we can mute. And then of course we can switch cameras by clicking on that right there. Everything we need. Up at the very top, you could see that we have the number of thumbs up and the people watching, and it tells us how long we've been live. When we decide that we're finished going live and we want to end the live stream, we just click the X up in the top left-hand corner. It's going to tell you, are you sure you want to stop streaming? You can just click end. That will end your stream. And you get a quick little piece of information telling you how many views, peak concurrence, how much watch time, the duration of the stream, that sort of stuff. Since we streamed unlisted, obviously we don't have any of that. You probably will. Now when you end your stream, it's automatically going to be archived on YouTube. And you can change how it is from either public to unlisted or private even. So it's really up to you what you do with it once it's there. Now as you live stream, make sure to engage with your viewers by responding to comments and chatting with them in real time. This is going to help you create a more interactive experience and make your viewers feel more connected to you. Now, another major question I get is how do I schedule a live stream using my mobile phone and then actually use that scheduled stream to go live? And I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. But first, I work really hard to try to create content I think you're going to enjoy. And sometimes I hit and sometimes I miss, but it's really hard to know for sure. And that's where you can really help me out. Now, if you're enjoying this video, leave it a thumbs up. And if it's not your cup of tea, leave a thumbs down. It's perfectly fine. If every single person watching this video right now leaves a thumbs up or a thumbs down, I'm going to know for sure whether this is the kind of content you like. So thumbs up, thumbs down. Thank you for helping me out. Let's get back to the video. Now let's take a look at how to schedule a stream and then how to start it when it's time. To schedule a stream, let's click the plus once again. It's going to take us into the live broadcast piece right here. And we're once again going to click our little pencil. We've got unlisted. All the stuff is the same as the last time we did it, so we can set it all up. The difference here is that we're going to go and click the schedule for later, and then we're going to set this up. So let's say that we wanted to go live stream on a different day. We can set this up to go live whenever, 10, 9, just select the date and then select the time, right? And you can just click this and, change it up, all that sort of stuff. So there we go, AM, PM. We can select all that, click OK. It's going to tell you. So now we're scheduled to go live August 9th at 2024. And you just want to finish setting this up just like you did before. And it's going to bring you in here to your go live piece, right? So then we could just click done and it's going to kick us back out. Then later, when we decide we want to go and live stream, we could just click on the YouTube app and we can click on the plus right here. And for live, what we can do is go up. You'll see a little indicator here in the top right. We can click on that. We can select the live stream that's scheduled at the appropriate time and we can click on it and it's going to bring us in here. Now we can do all the things that we wanted to do before. We can edit the settings, we can take a thumbnail, and we can upload a thumbnail. And there we go. We've got a nice view of what's going up my nose. And we could go back in here again and edit the settings if we like. If there was something in here we wanted to change, we can edit that up before we go live. And then all we need to do is go through these little pieces again. Now we get to here, we could just click go live and we're taking a scheduled broadcast live. It's not really any harder than going live with a broadcast you start in the moment. As you can see, going live on YouTube is incredibly easy and can be done in just a few taps on your phone. But what about the actual streaming process? Are there any tips or tricks that you can use to make your stream more engaging and professional sounding? Absolutely. One of the most important things to consider is your lighting. Make sure you're in a well-lit area and avoid harsh shadows and backlighting because people won't actually be able to see you if you're lit improperly. Another crucial aspect is audio quality. Use high-quality external microphones if you actually have one available to you. Audio is basically the most important thing with any live stream. Finally, make sure you engage with your viewers during the stream. Respond to their comments, answer their questions, and ask for feedback to create a more interactive experience. And that's it. With these simple steps, you can start a live stream on YouTube using nothing but your cell phone. It's an incredibly powerful tool for engaging with your audience in real time and can help you build a loyal community of viewers. So what are you waiting for? Grab your phone, open up the YouTube app, and start live streaming. Now, is there something that I missed here that you want to know about? Let me know in the comments. And for really small channels, check out my video on Prism Mobile Studio, which you can use to avoid any of the potential live streaming restrictions. And if you're always looking for tools, tips, and tricks to help make you a better live streamer or YouTuber, subscribe to the channel. My name is Michael Feyrer Jr. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.